All right, guys, welcome. I know over the weekend everyone was getting excited. I'm not going to lie, I had a slight tinge of hope myself, but I've been teaching our members, and I think we'll be right about this, but we'll have to see how this plays out, of how retail actually becomes exit liquidity. Guys, we're going to go over this morning in the future forecast. It's a video we do for our members every Tuesday and Friday with our $1 million crypto account of how we're positioning ourselves. And I'll show you guys, like, it is undeniable if you look at cyclical data and what actually needs to be triggered to officially call a bear market. That data has been called. Okay, at this moment, if you are bullish, you are going against about 12 years worth of data in the market and cycle data that say the market is on its way back down. So how do market makers get the market to go down further? Well, they cause pumps in the market that make retail trader hopeful. And what this was this weekend. This weekend, you guys saw XRP go up 10% in a single day. Very exciting, right? XRP also ended up slamming into a resistance point like that and is moving back down now. Now, I'm not here to say crypto can't move back up. Obviously, it can happen. We've had crazier things happen. But I do think with the macroeconomics of where we're at and where we actually are based off of the price action below the 50-week moving average, days past halving events, the epoch cycles that I've been showing you guys, it is clear that there's probably more price action moves to the downside. And then on top of this, if you want to look at this like a layered cake, another layer is the Japan carry trade. Listen, guys, if the US drops interest rates on January 10th and it drops, okay, and the Bank of Japan increases 0.25 or 0.5 basis points, that's the worst case scenario. It would actually be better if Japan's going to raise their interest rates if the US actually keeps their interest rates flat on the 10th. So we got to watch for that, guys, because I think people are like, interest rates are going to go down. It's going to be bullish for risk on assets. And it just has not been. It's only bullish for risk on assets once interest rates, guys, once they find a low in the market and you have what's called PMI, Purchasing Managers Index, is above 50, then this is where we start seeing the market get bullish. And this gives you guys kind of a permission slip to kind of pedal to the metal, go into risk on. That's not available in the environment right now. So what we've done is we've taken our portfolio, and I'll be transparent with you guys of what it looks like here. We've got $786,000 exposed to the market, but there is about $20,000 in buy limits that we are getting ready, guys, to buy this dip. In fact, actually, I didn't name this on accident this morning. The bear market has begun. My plan to position for 10x gains. I'm looking for more than 10x. We already took a 15x on Solana in 2025, so I think we could go higher. Let me transition here. TradeConfident.io, that $1 million portfolio, we use all of our indicators, everything we teach you guys here, we are doing with a live account every Tuesday and Friday. And guess what, guys? Today's Tuesday. So I came out here and I showed you guys why I believe we are going to see a further move down in the market. And I'm going to give you guys those exact targets for Bitcoin. There is something very strange going on with the number 54 on every single cycle that I don't think nobody on YouTube has covered this, okay? I think you need to see that. And then how we're correlating that into where we're going to start buying back in for altcoins. But on top of that, guys, we're going to look at what the global money rotation is doing right now. We have charts that we've built that actually look at how money rotates. When money rotates from one sector to another, if you're on the opposite side of that rotation, it's like alarm bells. You should be watching out. You guys need to look. I'll give a little bit away here. You guys got to look at gold and silver this morning. If you look at what's happening with gold and silver and you look at it when you compare it to Bitcoin and the stock market and you look at the patterns of the 45 year and the 45 days, oh, buddy, you guys better be prepared for what's coming. And if you understand how big boys position their money in different asset classes and they rotate, the rotation tells you what category or asset class they're concerned about. So we've been actually watching these charts, I'll show you guys today, of where money's rotating, and we've been positioning into where all the money's going. If you're on the right side where money's going, guys, that's where the big bucks are to be made. If you're just sticking in the small world of crypto and you're like, man, I really hope the market goes back up, and you don't actually know the cyclical charts that show if a bear market's here or not, guys, Jay Claver is calling for potentially a $20,000 Bitcoin. Like, that's pretty substantial. I think we could get down to around 50 to 57,000, and I'm going to prove that to you guys today. But does anybody here listen to this have significant buy limits set up? I don't think people do. And do you understand where money's rotating right now? Not guessing, but literally looking at where money's going right now with the big players and institutions. That's what we're going to show you guys, because we take the indicators that we use on the charts that have called incredible lows and peaks and Bitcoin, actually market cycle bottoms on Bitcoin, and we use this to navigate our $1 million portfolio, and we get to show you guys how to use these tools and what we're doing. Okay. Have we done anything great this year? Yes, we have done great. Let me show you guys a tax report, because I feel like hardly anyone online is really transparent here. And I know there's a little bit of a risk here, me doing this, but we have taken some tax loss harvesting by selling some altcoins that have been in a loss. And so just know that as well. This includes our tax loss harvesting. We've done $400,000 worth of profit. This is about 40% on our whole portfolio this year. I'm not trying to boast, brag, or anything like that. It's off-putting in every regard. But I understand that some people are down 40, 50, 60%. They're down 50% in their portfolios right now. We made 40% this last year. And if you take out the tax loss harvesting, we've pulled out over $500,000, over 50% of our initial investment, which is called your principal investment of $1 million. Okay? And then we ended up getting into gold and silver, which our silver position actually outperformed all of our altcoins in the last 6 months. Why? Because we've got access to the money rotation charts that we can see where big boys are placing their money. So I want to come on here, just transparently give you guys proof we're doing pretty well over here. And I'm not going to get all my calls right, but we have been on the right side of the market more times than not. And with taking an exit on, we took an exit on XLM at 50 cents. We took an exit on XRP over $3. We took an exit on Solana at 216. We made 1,500% on that trade. We took $14,000 and turned it into $215,000. That's just some things we've been able to accomplish. Okay, enough of that. If you guys want to follow along with what I'm doing, watch those future forecasts. Last but not least, guys, we ended up coding, and I'll end this here, 3 new AI indicators that you guys, I bet you this will give you an extreme amount of confidence when you guys place these on your charts. I'm going to do a quick overview. Jake, who does videos on this channel as well, one of our employees, he's going to come out and show you more. But watch this, guys. The market cycle highs and lows, this is an indicator that actually replaces your normal price action chart here. You actually take off body, borders, and wicks. And let me show you guys, this is what it normally looks like this, your candles. You actually place this on your chart and you take all these off and you get a dashboard and you actually get your colors, the price action turned into colors to show you guys when the market is overheated. Like, look to take, I don't want to get too zealous here, but like, look to take a stinking dollar cost exit, guys. If you get up into high greed and extreme greed, take a little bit of profit out of the market. If you get all the way back down here into mild caution or concern, maybe a little dollar cost average entry isn't bad. If you look at how this is actually predicted, the whole cycles, there's a reason why we called it the market cycle highs and lows. The cycle bottom of Bitcoin was called down here with the green max fear. And if I come out here and look at the other cycle, you can see it was called here as well. And every time we got up into these really, really high areas in the market, it's a place where you want to take an exit. I think retail needs to have this. You guys as retail traders, if you're brand new, this will help you so much because retail panics when the market's going up and they FOMO. But this will keep you on the right side of the market saying, hey, there's max greed in the market. And when you have an indicator where you can look in the past and see how accurate it's been, and you're like, man, when it gets pretty red, like this is probably a topping point, but when it gets really bright teal and green, probably a place where I should be buying, half the battle's over, guys. Because the news media will tell you guys to FOMO in when the market's going up because they're trying to make you exit liquidity. If your candles are replaced and you're not just looking at white or red and green candles, and you actually look at the sentiment and you can turn this into buy and sell signals, like buy down here, sell up here, you now have a signal maker for you. And you can set up alerts for whenever you hit any of these categories. I've been telling our members consistently, get your alerts set up for concerned fear and max fear on every single one of your altcoins. And if fear or max fear ever gets hit, you are probably at the exact bottom of the cycle. And things are going to race up from there. How do I expect to get 10x gains, guys? I'm looking for fear. I'm looking for max fear. Go look at this on altcoins and you're going to be like, yeah, this makes sense. Probably the best. It is the cheapest indicator for the greatest value. I can tell you guys that for sure. Protrade Manager, guys, you will never find an indicator that gives you guys scalping opportunities like this. 95%, I'm not kidding, of every single peak in the market that you want to know about, at the exact lows, these are going to be called, okay? What you guys want to do in here, sorry, let me go like this, and and adjust this. What you want to do is you want to come in here and set this to a 2. You can get a little crazy here. You can get a little aggressive. You can set this to a 5 or you can set this to a 1. But I suggest you guys set this to a 2. What this will do, and I just explained this in our future forecast, so I want to do a quick little study on this, and I'll end this video here and I'll show you guys how to get these. Listen, you guys are using RSIs, most likely, stochastic, MACDs, Bollinger Bands, right? You're using oscillators. Oscillators have a big fault with them. Oscillators will only give you guys signals when the oscillator goes above a threshold. What happens when the indicator comes down and it doesn't meet a threshold, but you really want to know about the exact peak in the market right here? How do you get alerted of that? You cannot get alerted of that with your normal indicators. We built with AI the ability for the AI in this code to watch price action. Literally, it watches price action to say we got a signal. If the market continues to head up and we are placing a high in the market, it's going to give you another signal for a DCA exit or a DCA entry. This has never been coded before on indicators. I've done this for 10 years, guys. Okay, I know that. So when we look in the market and we're like, we really want to get the peak prices, yeah, we've got that. We now have the ability to time the tops of the market as well as the lows because we are using an algorithm that has not been coded before. Okay, and on top of this, if you guys want all the red or green dots, you just have to come over to the alert section over here, go to plus, go to the Protrade manager and do long entry. Once per bar, close and click create. All the green dots you'll get alerts for. Come over here for long TP, which is a take profit, or a short entry, which is the red dots. Once per bar, close and create that as well. And then if you want to take it to a whole nother level, guys, and you want the rock bottom prices of altcoins if we crash here, go over here to market cycle highs and lows and turn on the alert for concern, create this and click create, then come back and do fear, create, and then come over here and do max fear. You will get all of the best bottoms in the market. I've proven this to you guys on SHIB as well. The last 4 signals on SHIB where we hit concerned, the market jumped an average of 35% on SHIB, Shiba Inu, okay? And if you're looking at the altcoins, and if we are going to get a reverse carry trade drop here in the market, everyone needs to look at fear and max fear. Okay, guys? It's going to blow you away when you put these on your charts. You're going to probably get rid of everything else because we put 9 oscillators into one. That indicator right here, the Protrade Manager, it's 9 oscillators, including Bollinger Bands, into one indicator. So you can get rid of that other stuff, and it's still going to be more accurate than any one of those on their own. So let me just cut to the chase here real quick. It's Black Friday. We all know that. So what we do is we give away ridiculous sales for Black Friday. This will be ending Friday the 28th at 5 p.m., so please do this quickly. If you guys want to become a member and you want to watch me manage my portfolio every Tuesday and Friday and give you guys full updates of what I'm doing, all my buys, all my sales are transparent to all of our members. You guys know that if you guys have been members, okay? If you want to get a membership, it is $65 a month. The first month, we're giving everyone 25% off, so it's $49. Pay $49 and we will give you $200 off each of the new AI indicators. If you do not want to get a membership, we are still going to give you $100 off these new AI indicators. Just use TC100 at checkout. That's it. If you happen to be part of our OGs and you guys have purchased our Pro Pack or our top and bottom finder, which is responsible for 314 wins and 0 losses, guess what? We're going to give you guys 60% off all the indicators. Excuse me. If you guys have already spent $400, $500, $600 with us, we're going to hook you guys up and honor you guys as past members. But if you guys are new members, grab a membership, watch me use these indicators to actually manage $1 million account, which you'll find confidence using the indicators as well as applying it to your account as well. And if you don't want to do that, guys, just use the coupon code because we will be taking these away. I guarantee you guys, you will have more confidence, a vast amount of more confidence when you put these 2 indicators on your charts to just simply call the tops and bottoms of the cycle, okay? I love you guys. Take advantage of this Black Friday sale. We will continue to educate you guys here on YouTube once you purchase so you can see how to use these and how to find lows. Literally, Jake, our employee, that's what his job is here on YouTube, is to teach people how to use these indicators and find the next best setups once you guys have them. So it is continual education. It's not a purchase and sayonara, see you later, thanks for purchasing. You purchase, you watch me use it on my $1 million account, you watch Jake teach you how to use it on YouTube. It is a full educational experience, so you pay for it and you make money with the tools that you buy. That's the goal here, is it not? Okay? That's what we're giving you guys. And if you need anything along the way, if you guys have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out, betradeconfident@gmail.com. Need help setting indicators up? Need help understanding how to read them? email in. We love helping you guys. We want to help you guys be successful here. Take advantage of this, guys. Coupon codes are going away. Black Friday sale will be ending this week. I love you guys, and all the links are in the description. Bye, guys.